This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F-250 Crew Cab Short Bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather, and it's the FX4 off-road suspension package, except now it's got a much more impressive upgraded suspension and lift on it now. Truck was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Fontana, California, which is LA. It is on a clear title. It has 129,176 miles. We brought it here. We do an inspection. This is what it looks like. My guys hand me this 6.0 4x4 Lariat Crew Cab FX4. Super nice truck. Excellent service history on Carfax. What did we do to it? Let's see. New moonroof slides. It's got a moonroof and they're always bad, so we have to buy a kit. They're like 140 bucks and install it so the moonroof works. Very common. Windshield was cracked, new windshield. Both mirrors are replaced because the previous mirrors were some funky aftermarket mirrors. Let's see, one battery, rear brake pads, and the headliner had to be recovered from handling it and taking it off. It was dirty and stuff. We removed and replaced a really ugly Baja style steel front bumper. Had a bunch of weird lights on it. It looked terrible. And then they had painted the grill and they had funky headlights. So we replaced all that. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like before in a second. Very nice lift, cool wheels and tires, very well maintained. See Carfax. It says the Carfax it had got a new turbo and at least one injector, probably all of them if they were there. Aside from bad taste in front bumper and lights, it was badass. So let me show you the pictures of it before. That's what we're talking about, that ugly bumper. In the Carfax, it says it has right front damage. There's a little, this is a Ford fender on it. There's a little ding here, and there's like a ding right here. But that's about it. You know, we just put a factory grill and factory headlights, factory bumper on it, you know, because it looked like ass looking like that. I don't know why you would think that's cool, but if you want it, we'll throw it in the bed and you can have it. If we haven't already sent it to the scrapyard, just let us know when you buy it, and you know, we'll throw it in the back. I don't know if the shipper will like it rolling around loose back there, but unless my guys have already trashed it. Anyway, this is a very expensive lift system right here. Pro Comp. Does have a catalytic converter, that's nice. Some nice steps on it. Beautiful truck. Anyway, I'm gonna walk around it. I'm gonna show you, these are the tires that came on it, so somebody just spent some money on it. Probably 70 or 80% tread. What are these things? I think they're 37s. They're 37s and they don't look small. They look about perfect for this, actually. You'd probably go up a little bit bigger if you wanted to, but there's a little thing right here. My brother's already taken 60 to 80 HD pictures. In that photo gallery, you see a little magnifying glass icon that you can drag over every photo and click on that icon and zoom in on something you see. A little touch up right there would be a good idea. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a pretty damn good looking truck. I think I saw it in the top of the driver door just now. A little bit of a scratch right there, right? Here it is. Little ding right there. All right, 124,184 miles. I'm gonna fire this guy up. Before we go under the hood, there's the Kelley Blue Book for a 06 short bed Lariat with 129,176 miles. Typical listing price would be $18,055. I doubt it's taking into account the wheels and lift, but they don't do that at Kelley. Anyway, here's the title we got from State Farm Insurance. There's the VIN, State Farm Insurance, signed off to Wheel Kinetics. with 129,176. This is a clear actual mile title. So actual miles. It was issued to State Farm on 12/6. Okay, and then signed over to us. All right. Here it says accident reported. I'm going to show you that in a second. I don't get it. Accident reported. This, it's got to be wrong, because everything's Ford stuff up front, and we don't see it. It says involving front or side impact. That might be the fender. I don't know. That was a long time ago. Oh wait, dealer services, good dealer services. See right here on this one, EGR valve replaced. This is at 67,296. EGR fuel injector / injectors. And then right here, 8/23/12, it says turbo replaced. So you got a new turbo in 2012. And then it was stolen 4/8/16. Recovered 8/2/18. It says here damage reported to right front. That's got to be the fender, that ding in the fender. We bought it on 1/9, and this was reported on 1/4. So, you know, I think that they're being pretty overzealous at Carfax, or people who are reporting it. When you report stuff to Carfax, you get $10. That's why you see a bunch of mistakes on odometer readings and stuff. So whenever you take your car to brake max, make sure they don't screw you on the mileage. They do it all the time. All right, there's your Ford stamp right there. So you got an original fender here, Ford stamp there on the core support. Let's see, Ford stamp there, Ford stamp there, and well, time to pull myself up in here. No blow by at all. All right, let's see if I can get up without breaking my ankle. There we go. Big truck. And I locked myself out of that side. So, go all the way around. Boom. And let's walk all the way back around. This is a big boy. We've had bigger, but I think it's probably in the top 10. Maybe top 20. We had a Dodge a couple months ago that was huge, ridiculously. Heated seat. All right, seat forward, back, up, down, tilt up, and down, up, down. Seat's in good shape. The top of this console is kind of nasty. It looks like somebody spilled something on it and stained it. You might be able to buy a used lid at a parts yard if you care. Another key. It's like a wheel lock. I'm going to put in the seat so it's not bouncing around when we drive. Door locks, we already saw that. All right, let's see. Up and down there. See if I can reach this thing. Like I said, it's a brand new headliner, so that better look good. Too many handprints after we did the moonroof. Purpose of these videos, by the way, is not really so much to sell the vehicle as it is to make sure that we find the right person for this vehicle, or the person finds the right or the vehicle finds the right person, or the person finds the right vehicle, and there's no drama. So if there's something really wrong, or we know something, we will tell you. There's no secrets here. Thousands of people will see this truck. We don't have to sell it to the one person who sees it in person like the brick and mortars do. And we own it right so that we can sell it to you, and you'll have plenty of room to do any kind of repairs later because you will have saved a lot of money. So there's no drama around here. We don't have people screaming at us because of that. Heated seat on and off, seat forward and back, up and down, tilt up and down, tilt up, down. We have some power pedals up and down. Most of the time those don't work, so that's kind of cool to see them work. There's your tilt wheel. Alright, let me get in this guy without breaking my neck. Alright. Successfully climbed in. And I have no idea how to work that thing, so I'm just gonna turn it up and then turn it down. And see if I get a seatbelt on here. Alright, seatbelt on. There's all that stuff, right? Let's see. Air conditioning. That is definitely AC. Got Bluetooth there. Let's try the steering controls for the fan. Temperature controls from the steering wheel. That works fine. Manual controls, up and down. Perfect. All right, let's see. Haha, that's as common as it gets. Rear slider that doesn't work, and we're not fixing it. If you said I want to give you $2,000 to fix it, we're not. It's a huge pain in the ass. You have to take the whole back seat out. It's heavy, and it'll either be a regulator or motor or whatever. It's like $600 and about 5 hours of back-breaking labor, so you can open a rear window. It's ridiculous. We don't fix them. Tow on and off. That's me doing that, by the way, so you see that, right? All right, I'm gonna put it in neutral. Put it in 4 low. Now we're in 4 low. See where we're at here? 4 low. Drive. And reverse in 4 low. Alright. You know what? Let's keep going back and see if we got parking sensors while we're at it. Yep. Alright, parking sensors work. So the only thing that doesn't work is the rear slider. Now we're in 4 high. Drive. Reverse. Perfect. Alright. Neutral. Now we'll go to 2-wheel drive, sorry. Get it out of here. I guess we should do a systems check before we drive. Put it in park. Now we're gonna go systems check, right? Just so you can see that. There it is. Okay. And while we're at it, my guys hate these roofs. They break at about 100,000 miles generally. And when we see these trucks come in, the only thing they care about is the moonroof works. When this thing didn't work, they had a freaking cow. They'd rather do a motor than a moonroof. So it's already done for you, so you're good to go. All right. This truck is being sold on a clear title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you will pay the following. You will pay your state's tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee, okay? If you pay by wire and ship, all you're gonna pay is the agreed upon price and that's it. No dock fee, no taxes, nothing. If you are gonna pay by wire and ship, once we receive full payment, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address, sign it off to you, scan that into your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in, okay? So you'll have the truck shipped to you. You'll already have the title from the mail. When the truck shows up, you just go to Motor Vehicles and get plates. Very simple. What else? Deposit. Once we have an agreed upon price, please get your deposit in. It's $500. Once we have that deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com and you'll know it's yours. All right? What else? By the way, on the deposit on this thing, I would get that in. If you're going to go through the 2 hours really going over this ad and watching the video and everything, somebody's probably doing the same thing. This has a lot of eyeball, really nice lift, really nice wheels and tires. It's going to go pretty quickly, so be prepared with that deposit if you're serious. Last part of every video I do, I say the same thing. I encourage people to look at the end of every video in our website for used vehicles, vehicles with deposits, or currently for sale vehicles. About the last 2 minutes of every video, I'll say this. We don't have salesmen, yay. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a lounge for you to hang out with and watch TV and play video games and eat. We don't include future repairs in the sales price of our vehicle. Why? Because the day you own it, you are the owner. We are not going to write checks for broken stuff regardless of when it happens. It could happen the day you get it, the second you drive away, it's your truck. We're selling this at a price that allows you to afford repairs for anything and still be in a good position, okay? If you want to buy a perfect vehicle, you need to go buy a brand new one. This is not perfect. It will break. We don't know when it's going to break. We're not Nostradamus. This is a hell of a nice running truck. I didn't see any blow-by whatsoever. Obviously well taken care of. A turbo about 60,000 miles ago. At least an injector, probably all of them, but they won't tell you in the Carfax. It just says injector or injectors. Most likely all of them, because it's not that hard to do. And while you're there, you might as well. You know, obviously a well-maintained truck. Somebody liked it an awful lot and spent a lot of money on it. Aside from that cheeseball bumper it had on it before, you know. But at the end of the day, you're the owner, and if that doesn't work for you, we're good with that. Please go buy a brand new one, and you'll, you know, be good to go with warranty for 5 years. And after that, you're still gonna owe 30 or 40 grand, and you'll be out of warranty, and you won't have this cool truck. All right. Anyway, I think that's about it. Thank you for your time.